Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is June 29th, 2024, and the deal for Barca Media is cancelled. Also, Hansi Flick wants to promote Marc Bernal to the first team. And finally, Flick also wants to try out Unai Hernandez. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo and I'm bringing you this short live stream in order to keep you up to date on Barcelona news. This is not a podcast, so it's not going to be long. I'm not going to be addressing the chat section. This is simply to give you Barcelona news because I will be going home today to Las Vegas. I'll be flying to Las Vegas to visit my family. I have to catch a flight actually in about 2 hours. I'm already late to the airport. But anyways, this is why I'm bringing this short live stream in order, to save time on editing, just to give you the news, head to the airport, and then I'll be going back home for a week. And as I always, when I travel, I take my camera with me. I do live streams every day to bring you the news since I won't be in my studio and I won't be able to, edit the videos and upload them. Anyways, having said all that, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and let's begin with the news because it's been reported that the Barca Media offer or deal has been canceled. Now, as I reported before, I think it was April of 2023, last year, Barcelona partner up with Mountain and Company Acquisition in order to go public with Barca Media. Barca Media is a subsidiary of Football Club Barcelona. It's in charge kind of producing documentaries, producing, for example, Barca 1, which is the channel for Barcelona, Barca TV, etc. So that's the subsidiary of Barcelona that handles all the media of Barcelona, and the club and Mountain and Company Acquisition had agreed to launch Barca Media as a public company on Wall Street. They had a valuation of 1 billion euros. And then there was a lot of problems with launching the IPO or the initial public offering. It was extended several times, but now it's been confirmed that Barcelona has decided to cancel the agreement. They're not going to be moving forward with going public with Barca Media. And instead, they're going to focus on growing Barca Media. And we'll see, maybe down the road they'll decide to go public or not. But for now, it's not happening. So the agreement between Barcelona and Mountain and Company Acquisition has been ended, and Barca Media will not be going public. Now, more news, because we do have an official launch date for the 125th Barcelona jersey, and that date is July 18th, 2024. Now, as you know, Barcelona will turn 125 years old on November 29th of this year. As such, they are planning to launch an anniversary jersey. Of course, we don't have an official image of what the jersey will look like, but this is what's been leaked to the media. This is what most likely the jersey will look like. Of course, the jersey was supposed to be launched in June. There was a mistake in printing where Nike was printing the old Spotify logo, but Spotify is going to have a new logo for this new season. So it has been delayed, but now we have an official date of a launch date, which is this July 18th. So in 2-3 weeks, we will have the official Barcelona home kit available for sale, the 125th home kit available for sale. Now, more news, because Barcelona are currently negotiating with UEFA in order to be able to play in the Spotify Camp Nou during the group stages. Now, as I reported before, there's currently a rule that says if you start playing in a stadium during the group stages, you have to finish playing in that stadium the entire group stages, and you cannot play in a new stadium until the knockout stages, which that kind of got in the way of Barcelona's plans, because Barcelona are planning to go back to the Camp Nou during the group stages by the end of this year. So that meant that Barcelona, since they will be starting playing at Montjuic, that they were going to have to be playing the home games La Liga games at the Camp Nou, but still play the group stage matches in Montjuic. So Barcelona are currently negotiating with UEFA. That way UEFA allows them to play in the Camp Nou, the group stages, as soon as the Camp Nou is available to be used. That way that they don't have to bounce back and forth between two stadiums, which of course makes a lot of sense. We'll see if UEFA agrees or not, but just know that Barcelona are negotiating to be able to start using the Camp Nou in the Champions League as soon as it's ready and not have to wait until the knockout stages. Now, more news because Hansi Flick wants to promote Marc Bernal. Now, the 17-year-old defensive midfielder is a very, very incredibly promising midfielder currently in La Masia. I've talked about him in the past. In fact, Xabi had recommended to Barcelona that Marc Bernal become the future pivot of Barcelona. And well, it seems that Hansi Flick also believes in the youngster and would like to promote him to the first team during this summer preseason. Now, Hansi Flick understands the situation of the club. He knows there's not a lot of money to make signings, and as such, he wants Barcelona to focus or to divert the very few funds that they have towards the left wing. He believes that the left wing is a bigger priority than the center midfield, so he wants Barcelona to spend whatever money they can spend on the left wing. And for the midfield, instead, he prefers to rely on the academy. Of course, Hansi Flick, if he could sign like someone like Kimmich, he would. He knows he can't. He agreed with the club before he joined that he understood the financial situation of the club. And as such, he is willing to work with the academy. And it looks like Flick is living up to his word because he is set to promote Marc Bernal during this summer to the first team, where Marc Bernal will do the entire preseason with Barcelona. And of course, we also know that Marc Casado will for sure be a first-team player. So it looks like Hansi Flick will be looking for a solution in the midfield, a solution for the midfield in the academy by using Marc Casado, who will for sure be a first-team player, and by trying out Marc Bernal in the preseason. Now, Barcelona do want to renew Marc Bernal's contract this summer. They want to extend it. They also want to increase his release clause to 20 million euros. And it seems that Hansi Flick had first, before making this decision of bringing up Marc Bernal to the first team in the preseason, had consulted with Rafa Marquez and Deco, and they both said, absolutely, you should. So Hansi Flick will be calling up Marc Bernal to the first team. But that's not the only player, because it seems that Hansi Flick wants to at least see Unai Hernandez in the preseason. He wants to see what the player is capable of, to see if he too can have a space on the first team. Now, the 19-year-old center midfielder who can also play as an attacking midfielder and as a left winger, his contract expires in 2025. Barcelona right now want to extend his contract, want to renew his contract as part of this whole effort to renew the contract of their youngsters. And it seems that Hansi Flick wants to also call up Unai Hernandez during the preseason. He wants to try him out and see whether he can earn a spot on the first team. So great news on that front. It looks like, again, Hansi Flick keeping his word that he will be trying out academy players. He will be relying on the academy. It looks like Bernal and Unai will both be getting their chances during this summer. Anyways, that is all for this short live stream. I will be going live in a little bit, 30 seconds. As soon as I end this one, I'm going live again because there's a lot more news. And after that, I'm heading to the airport. I'm flying home to see my family. And then while I'm there, I'm going to be doing short streams every day to keep you updated on Barcelona news. But I will still do the podcast. So don't worry, I will do the podcast Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'll still get to interact with you lovely people in the chat section. Anyways, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always, peace, Barça.